Welcome back to another video, guys. I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the newly released season 4. Today we're going to talk about the best way to max out the new SMG which was introduced in season 4. It's called the Fennec or the Vector, all the old school COD players out there, because this was in Black Ops 1 I believe, and it used to be called Vector. So what do we know about this weapon? It has the fastest time to kill out of all the other SMGs. So MP5 actually has a higher damage, but this is so fast, so it makes up for it. So this weapon is so fast that even if someone wants to shoot you first, and if you're accurate enough, you can win most of your gunfights so easily. It's just that quick. So a lot of people told me that it's very hard to level up this weapon. So this is why I thought, you know what? I'm going to make this video to help everyone out, especially my friends that are trying to get it to level up as well. Let's get into the tips on everything that will help you play better with this weapon, especially the attachments later on in the game as well. Also guys, I made this video specifically for the people who has already bought the game and they can play multiplayer. If you don't have the game yet, try your best to take advantage of the multiplayer that is free for the first weekend of Warzone Season 4. First of all, considering your weapon is level 1 right now, you do not need to worry about the attachments for now. I'm going to get into the attachments later on in this video, so please stay tuned and let's get right into the video. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you play objective based games like Domination, Headquarters, Drop Point. This is because a lot of people will get forced to gather at the same spots to capture the objective. For example, when they're capturing the objectives in Domination, and this gives you a very good chance to get double kills and triple kills. Secondly, you want to try playing on the smallest maps possible. If you find a big map, back out straight away. This is because this weapon is not the best weapon if you're trying to take someone far away from you. You want to be able to stay close to the enemy as much as possible. Maps like Rust, Shoot House, Shipment are the 3 best maps you can play on. There's also other maps that's got a lot of buildings so you can take cover. But maps that have open space, very hard to play with this weapon. Also, it's very hard to control. So if an enemy is very close to you, try your best to hit fire because you'll run out of bullets before you can kill the enemy while you're aiming down the sights. So let's get into the attachments and the loadout for this weapon. Once you level up the weapon to max, this is what kind of attachments works best for this weapon. This may be the first weapon where you do not need to run a monolithic suppressor on it as well, because the barrel already provides you with a sound suppression that you need, and that is very important in a game of Warzone as well. In return, we're going to lose a little bit of speed, but we're going to gain back that speed from different attachments. So without a doubt, the most important attachment is the ammunition, which is the 40 round mags. This weapon eats up a lot of bullets. So if you don't have this, you're going to struggle a lot. Even with this attachment on, you're still going to find yourself that you can't get double kills if the enemies are not close to each other. That's why objective based games will really help you with that, because they're going to be right next to each other. So the next attachment is the underbarrel. The best one for this is Merc Full Grip, because you need that hip fire accuracy for a game of Warzone. Imagine you're pushing a house in Warzone and they get very close to you. You want to be able to take them out. And if you have to do a hip fire, you got the accuracy there ready waiting for you. So the next attachment is the rear grip. This is what we're going to be using to get back that speed we lost with the barrel. This one actually helps us with the sprint to fire speed, and you really need that, especially in Warzone and multiplayer. But in Warzone especially, because you want to be pushing them houses, or if anyone just appears all of a sudden, you can aim down and get that first shot advantage. So now we're at the last attachment, which is the perk. The sleight of hand that you need for this weapon is highly recommended. You don't have to use this. You can use an optic if your accuracy is not as good, or you can even use the stock. But what we recommend is actually the perk sleight of hand. So a lot of people would suggest attack laser, but I don't really like lasers because it gives your position away. Optic wise, the mini reflex is the best in my opinion if you're going to be using the optic, and I don't really recommend you use the stock because this weapon actually is made to be fast to push houses. You don't really need the stock to slow you down. So I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this video, which is the gameplay of me playing with this new weapon. You can see, if you pay attention, the main 2 reasons why I'm always dying is because either one, I have to reload, or the enemy is too far away from me that I don't even bother going into a gunfight with them. I just go out like that, as you can see, and I just died. I wasn't running sleight of hand, so me reloading all the time would get me killed. Another reason why I would die would be if the enemy was too close to me, I wouldn't hit fire, which we really need to. But those 3 main reasons, guys. If you want to run this weapon at Warzone, try your best to have those attachments I was just showing you, which I wasn't here, but I was testing the weapon out to see which attachment works the best. And clearly, without sleight of hand, it's very hard. Lastly, guys, I want to remind you to take advantage of the double XP tokens that you get. Double XP and double weapon XP, because they really help you leveling up the weapon. I was using one here, especially on my first game with this weapon. I've gotten from level 1 to level 16 something in a single game. So it really helps, guys. We also have a double XP weekend anyway, so try to take advantage of that as well. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you can as well. It really helps me out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.
Taking control. Enemy personal radar overhead. We're halfway there. Keep going. Enemy at the dumpster. Reloading. Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed. Enemy. Allied cluster strike incoming. Enemy personal radar overhead. Kill confirmed.
From behind.
Enemy personal radar overhead. -1. Earn your victory.
Enemy at the center.
Enemy personal radar overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy at the freight elevator.
Kill confirmed. inbound. Enemy personal radar overhead.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Allied counter-breach activated. Roger gets us day. We will be waiting.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.